A reading from the Gospel of Matthew. Jesus said to the 12, "Fear no one. Nothing is concealed that will not be revealed, nor secret that will not be known. What I say to you in the darkness, speak in the light. What you hear whispered, proclaim on the housetops. And do not be afraid of those who can kill the body, but cannot kill the soul. Rather, be afraid of the one who can destroy both soul and body in Gehenna. Are not 2 sparrows sold for a small coin? Yet not one of them falls to the ground without your Father's knowledge. Even all the hairs of your head are counted. So do not be afraid. You are worth more than many sparrows. Everyone who acknowledges me before others, I will acknowledge before my heavenly Father. But whoever denies me before others, I will deny before my heavenly Father." If we read between the lines of this gospel passage, it's clear that the people of Matthew's community were being persecuted for believing in Jesus. In context, Matthew is written around the year 85 AD and is considered to be the most Jewish gospel. As this passage implies, Matthew's Jewish Christian community was butting heads with those who didn't believe Jesus to be the Messiah. After all, these opponents most likely didn't see Jesus as a warrior king who would overthrow the Roman Empire, which was what your average Jew defined as being a Messiah. As a result, Matthew's community would be persecuted, which probably ranged from virulent criticism all the way to being killed for their beliefs. Therefore, this passage has Jesus speaking directly to those reading this gospel. But it can also speak directly to us. Imagine it being rewritten in a more modern form, like a letter. Dear John, do not be afraid to be persecuted for speaking the truth in my name. When you hear me in the darkness of night, tell everyone in the light of day. What I whisper to you in secret, shout it out so that everyone can hear. You will face criticism and even persecution for speaking the truth. They might be able to hurt your body, but they can't touch your soul. Only I can do that. From a bird falling to the ground to even the smallest hair on your head, I am aware of everything that happens. So when you affirm me to others, even when it goes against what the world says, I will affirm you to God. And for those who deny me and go with what the world says, I will deny them before God. When read this way, it's easy to see how this applies to us. Being a follower of Jesus entails going against the grain, making us at odds with how the world works. We are supposed to have the courage to speak up and stand up for our beliefs, even if it means being persecuted for it. Although we might not die for our beliefs like some of the saints did, we still can receive harsh criticism and condemnation. Yet those who might be condemned by the world for being a follower of Christ will be affirmed before God.